So hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing great. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can model this kind of low poly tree in the Blender. So without any further delay, now let's get started tutorial. And before starting the tutorial guys, I just want to tell you, if you guys want to do practice on this project file, so you can download this project file from the description. That will be free for my all subscriber, and this tutorial is specified for the beginners who want to model tree like this. So now let's start the tutorial. So first of all, I'm just going to cross this render. Here you can see this is our project file and you can download this project file. Okay, so first of all I'm just going to delete everything pressing the A, and then I'm just going to delete it, and after that I'm just going to add one cone here pressing the shift A. So first of all I should enable my shortcut VR so you can easily see which key I'm pressing. On the right hand side you can see, by the way. Okay, so first of all I'm just going to add one cone here pressing the shift A, and here we got the cone, by the way. Here you can see. So I'm just going to decrease the little bit of the depth basically, and going to decrease the radius also. Yeah, so that's look great to me. And then I'm just going to edit mode of this cone and going to delete this bottom face because we don't need this bottom face right now. Okay, and after that I'm just going to select some vertices of this cone and going to move it little bit upside. So for that I'm just going to use the shift V. So here you can see it will look like this. I'm just going to move it something like that. Okay, yeah, so here you can see guys, we complete this process and that's look great to me. Okay, so after that I'm just going to my modify section, and here I'm just going to add one modifier. It's called solidify modifier basically. So it will basically create a thickness into this cone. So I'm just going to increase little bit of the thickness from here. So that much thickness is fine to me. Yeah, that's look great. Okay, and if you want to increase, so you can do 6. Yeah, that's look great. Okay, and after that I'm just going to my front view, and from here I'm just going to duplicate this. But so before doing duplicate I'm just going to little scale it. So I'm just going to scale it something like that, and make sure you apply the scale as well. Yeah, that's look great. Okay, then I'm just going to duplicate pressing the shift D and going to move it upside pressing the Z. Then I'm just going to scale it and keep it here, and we can just keep it here something like that. Okay, so here you can see guys, we have some similar shape here, and that's not look good, by the way. So for that I'm just going to rotate this. So I'm going to rotate it pressing the R and Z. So here you can see now we don't have a similar shape here, and we have a new shape as well. Okay, so same thing, I'm just going to edit little bit more this, so we can just give a little exaggeration something like that. Okay, if you want to do, otherwise we don't need it, by the way. Okay, then I'm just going to duplicate again pressing the shift D, going to press Z and going to scale it and keep it here, and then I'm just going to rotate it something like that, and then I'm just going to do duplicate one more time pressing the shift D, scale it something like that, and keep it here, and going to rotate it something like that. Okay, so here you can see that's look great, by the way. And after that I'm just going to add the bevel, all those cones. So for adding the bevel I'm just going to select all those cones, then I'm just going to press the Q, and then I'm just going to press the Alt and hit the bevel button, so we'll get the all bevel into our all shapes. Okay, and that's look great. And after that I'm just going to make a trunk. So for making the trunk I'm just going to add the one cylinder here pressing the shift A, and then I'm just going to scale it little bit and going to hide everything except this cylinder. For that I'm just going to press the shift H. Yeah, and then I'm just going to edit mode of this cylinder pressing the tab, and then I'm just going to select all those faces and going to extrude it something like that, and just move it little bit here. Then I'm just going to extrude it one more time, and then I'm just going to move it here. Yeah, and we can extrude it one more time, and right now I'm just going to scale it little bit. I will scale this one also. I'm just going to scale this part, this will little bit scale, and that's look great, by the way. Okay, yeah, so that's look great. Then I'm just going to unhide everything pressing the Alt H, and I'm just going to scale it little bit and keep it here, scale it little bit. Yeah, and I'm just going to apply the scale pressing the shift A, control A. Okay, and here I'm just going to add the bevel also. Yeah, that's look great, by the way. Okay, So here you can see guys, our tree model is ready. So now we have to just add the material on those leaves and this trunk part as well. Okay, but before that I'm just going to make the bottom part. So for making the bottom part, basically I'm just going to add one plane here, then I'm just going to edit mode of this plane and going to subdivide at once. Then I'm just going to add the subdivision surface modifier, pressing the Ctrl 2, and then I will just go to my top view, and from here I'm just going to move this something like that and something like that. You can move it in any direction, there is no specified direction, you just have to create some particular shape here. So that shape is look good to me. Okay, then I'm just going to scale it little bit and apply this scale first of all. Then I'm just going to increase the level of viewport, so it will look like this. Then I'm just going to select all the mesh, then I'm just going to extrude it. First I will just extrude once, then I'm just going to extrude it little long, then I'm just going to extrude it once more time, so I will get some supporting as well, and that look something like that. Okay, we can just enable the auto smooth as well. So here you can see we have a that bottom part as well, we have the sole part basically. So now I'm just going to add the material on those object. For that I'm just going to my shading panel. Okay, so first of all I'm just going to create this leaf part material. For that I'm just going to select a new, and I'm just going to give it a color little green, then I'm just going to little dark it, yeah, and we can just increase the roughness. Okay, and I'm just going to duplicate this same material to all of these. Okay, so I'm just going to select all those cones, then I'm just going to select this last one, then I will just press the Ctrl L, and here you will see the link, make link as a material. So all material the same, so that same material will be applied to other parts as well, and that's look great. And one more benefit of this, if you will change any color of this part, so every part color will change automatically. Okay, so then I'm just going to add the trunk material here. I'm going to press the new, and here I'm just going to add a little brownie basically, yeah, something like that and something like that. That's look great. And we'll add the ground material as well. I'm just going to press the new, then I'm just going to add the ground material, something like that, and then I'm just going to my edit mode of this ground material section. From here I'm just going to enable the this thing and going to select these medium faces, yeah, something like that. And then I'm just going to create a new material. From here I'm going to assign it, then I'm just going to create a little dark material from here, something like that. And here you can see now we have a that thing as well. Okay, so we can just add the bevel here, so we'll get the little smoothness here as well. Yeah, so you can see that's look great. Here you can see guys, our model is done, and we did some material part as well, and our low poly model is ready. So after that you have to just add the light in your scene, and when you hit the F12, so you will see something like that. And here you can see that's look great. Okay, so that's how you can create that kind of low poly tree model in the Blender, which is very easy and cool trick. Thanks for watching this video guys. If you learned something in this video, please hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe my channel. Also, if you have any queries or information, please let me know in the comment box. I will definitely reply comment. So bye bye, take care and stay home guys.